Penny, Barbie doll,
Hi, yellow heifer,
Tar baby.
Hey guys, let's talk. Let's talk about something a lot of people in the natural community pretend not to see, but it is there and very loud. Why is it that the looser the coil pattern, the more acceptable it becomes? And why do so many people with 4C hair or fine coily hair feel like they are consistently fighting for representation? Hmm? In today's video, I'm talking about texturism, how texturism has brainwashed the natural community, and how it is shaping how people see our hair. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Abigail and you're so welcome. So what's texturism? Texturism is basically when certain hair texture are seen as better, desirable, prettier, or even easier to manage. And in the natural community, the looser coils or defined hair gets the spotlight, while the tighter and the kinkier coils are being tagged as difficult, unprofessional, unmanageable. And the funniest thing or the craziest thing about this thing is that people no longer say this thing under their breath. They come outside their cameras and they say all the meaning words about type 4 hair. Now let's go back to that phrase, good hair. When people say good hair, we know what they mean when they say good hair, even though they pretend it's an innocent word or it's just an innocent description for certain type of hair. We understand what they mean. When they say good hair, they are basically referring to hair that the coils pop without putting in so much effort, hair that is mixed, hair that doesn't shrink, or hair that is not too thick or coarse. That is what they mean by good hair. And suddenly, any other hair type that doesn't fit this category becomes problematic. That's when you hear words like, oh, your natural hair is too stubborn, natural hair is too hard, natural hair is too difficult. And they say all sorts of things just to bring down another texture of hair. Like, make it make sense. I do not understand how people can come out to say so many unruly things about type 4 hair. And the craziest thing about this thing is that social media is not helping in any way. When you go on TikTok or YouTube right now, the influencers who get the most brand deals, most PR, most sponsorship don't usually have 4C hair. They don't usually have 4C hair. And these brands, they are so smart. Yeah, they're so smart. They claim that, oh, they love diversity. They love showcasing diversity. But 4C is never part of that diversity. It is never part of that diversity. It is always 3B, 3C, 4A, and a sprinkle of 4B so that they can say they tried. That is what it's all about. That is all about diversity for them. What about 4C hair? Or does 4C hair not exist? No. Make it make sense. Does it not exist? Recently, I was on TikTok scrolling, watching videos as usual. Then I came across a video of a natural influencer complaining about the 4C hair not being on the hair chart. She complained about it. And when I checked the comment section, it was really, really funny. It was really, really funny. They were saying that it's not that deep. It's not that deep, so why is it not included on the chart? Why is the 4C hair not included on the chart since it's not that deep? Why the exclusion of 4C hair from the hair chart?
Thousands upon thousands upon thousands of comments upset because I talked about. I feel like people are so used to it's not that deeping everything, which is why our country is in the state it is. But I actually care about things, and one of those things is representation. So when a whole group of people are disregarded, a whole hair type is disregarded, I'm gonna speak up about it, even if it's not that deep. Because if it's not that deep, why can't I talk about it? And if it's not that deep, why are you so upset?
And after she complained about the 4C hair not being included on the hair chart, a few days after she made that video, she came back to make another video saying that the 4C hair pattern has been included on the chart. Like, do people have to talk? Do people have to complain before 4C hair is included on the chart? Tell me if that is not exclusion. Tell me if that is not discrimination. Must people talk? Must people complain before 4C hair is being added to the categories of hair type? Must people complain? That is discrimination staring at our faces, and we say it's not that deep. That is a very big discrimination staring at us, and we say it's not that deep. No, make it make sense. The way I'm making this video, I'm becoming leafy. I'm trying. I'm trying not to get angry because, I mean, for how long? For how long? For how long? Even when you go on any social media, you search for 4C hairstyle, the FYP is always filled with girls who clearly don't have 4C hair. They clearly don't have 4C hair, but your FYP is going to be filled with girls who don't have that hairstyle, who don't have that hair texture. It's subtle, but it tells an entire generation of girls that your hair is too much, your hair is not marketable, your hair is not beautiful. That is what it says. That is what it shows. And personally, I have fine hair. I have fine hair. And over the years of being on this social media space, I barely saw people with my type of hair. If not recently, that some creators are now coming up talking about fine hair, fine hair, fine hair. So it was usually coarse hair, thick hair. Type 4 hair is thick. If not recently, any hair that is fine, coily hair, any hair that shrinks like crazy, any hair that is thick, don't get much representation. But any other hair type gets lots and massive representation. Even as a creator, I see how texturism shapes the conversation. I'll be scrolling on TikTok and I see a very beautiful lady styling her natural hair. My first reaction is, wow, this is beautiful. Then I proceed to save it. Then if I should decide to click on the comment section to see what people are saying about the hair, the comment section is always in a mess. You hear people saying things like, oh, this video is going viral because she has a certain coil pattern, or we prefer this texture to this one, or this texture doesn't fit their aesthetics. Like, hold up. What's going on here? What's going on here? It's wild that these things are happening in a community that's supposed to be about acceptance. It is crazy. Yeah, it is. It is. And I get that all these things started as a result of Eurocentric beauty standard and colonization. But even with all the self-love and empowerment, texturism is still hiding under this packaging of wash and go aesthetics. Coil definition, perfect twist out, perfect braid out, perfect laid edges. We now replace the old standard with new standard. And even with the new standard, there is still exclusion. There is still exclusion because make it make sense why a natural hair girlie that has type 4 hair would probably make a video of her putting her hair in wash and go, and that video would go viral. There will be a lot of beautiful comments. But once that same 4C girlie decides to leave her natural hair in that natural state, where there's no coils, where there's no product on it, just shrunken, tight, beautiful, coily hair, you will not see that video or picture go viral. And that is when you start seeing people saying, oh, your hair looks like sponge. You can use your hair to scrub back of pots. Like, why? Why? Tell me if that is not exclusion. So fussy hair is only fine when it is in wash and go, when it is in perfect braid out, when it is in perfect twist. But when it is in its natural state, it is not beautiful. It is sponge. It is iron. Like, come on. Come on. And I'll say this true that the natural hair community has become so obsessed with perfection. Perfect definition, perfect volume, perfect coils, perfect twist out, perfect braid out. That is why you get to see, that's why a lot of new brands are coming out producing coiling products, because they know that that is the in thing. They know that they will definitely sell because of the obsession with perfection. And with that obsession, there's still exclusion. With the obsession, there's still exclusion. If your coils does not clump, if your hair becomes frizzy, they automatically assume that your hair is failing. They automatically assume that your hair is failing. And how is your hair feeling? Because I don't understand. All hair type, all coily hair needs to be normalized. Normalize the shrinkage. Normalize fine textured hair. Normalize thick, dense, coarse hair. Normalize every hair type. It has to be normalized. Because I see no reason why a young girl would style her natural hair for school, wear her natural hair to school, and she'll be bullied for styling or wearing her natural hair or for having natural hair. It is that bad. It is that bad. A young girl will be crying, complaining to her parents. In case you've not seen that video, it's on the net. It is on the net. A young girl will be crying that she doesn't like her hair because people are bullying her. When I saw the video, it broke my heart. It really, really broke my heart. Because I see no reason why a young girl at that age should be so concerned about her hair. And she's concerned about her hair, complaining that she doesn't like her hair because of what people are saying, because of how people are treating her. Come on, we need to do better. We all need to do better. We all need to do better. Natural hair is not meant to be perfect all the time. Natural hair is not meant to be perfect all the time. It is meant to be unique, textured, and expressive. That is what makes our own hair stand out. And we as the older ones need to embrace all coily hair. We need to embrace all coily hair. When we as the older ones start to embrace coily hair, the younger ones that are coming behind us will see their hair as beautiful. Will see their hair as beautiful without any condition. They would feel so proud to wear their hair. And mind you, nobody came to this world choosing their hair texture. Yeah, nobody came to this world and decides to have 4C hair or 4B hair or 4A hair. Nobody chose their hair type or their hair texture. Nobody did. So whatever we have right now, we need to embrace it. And also embrace the other textures that other people have. Because I cannot come out and start talking down on 3C hair, talking down on 3B or whatever hair texture. I can't do that because it doesn't make sense. My own hair is beautiful. The other hair types are beautiful. We need to really do better on this. Ah, God. So let me know what you think about this whole texturism that is currently ongoing in the natural community. Share your thoughts with me, and yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please kindly give this video a very big thumbs up, leave a comment as usual, share this video so that other people can get to see this video. And if you got this far and you haven't subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Kindly hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I get to publish a new video on this note in my next video. Bye.